Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic for anyone interested in web design or development: CSS, cascading style sheets. If you're a beginner or even someone looking to refresh your knowledge, this video is going to be packed with value. The pre-CSS era, a time of plain websites. Let's start by taking a trip down memory lane to the early days of the web. Back in the day, websites were pretty basic. They were essentially a collection of static HTML pages that didn't offer much in the way of visual appeal. Think of plain text, default blue links, and images that were awkwardly placed, often misaligned, and with little to no thought given to user experience. Colors, if used, were often glaring and not well coordinated, and layout control was extremely limited. You had to rely on HTML tables to create anything that resembled a structured layout, which was both cumbersome and restrictive. The internet in the 90s was more about delivering information than about the experience of how that information was presented. Websites had no real design to speak of, and everything was driven by the content itself. There was no separation of content and design. This approach was functional, but it was definitely not visually pleasing or engaging. The birth of CSS. Enter CSS in 1996, and everything began to change. CSS was introduced as a way to separate content HTML from presentation design. This was a revolutionary idea because it allowed developers to maintain cleaner and more organized code. You could now control the look and feel of your website with precision without mixing it in with the structure of your content. CSS brought several key advantages. Separation of concerns. The content could be written in HTML, while all design-related rules could be handled in separate CSS files. This separation made it easier to manage and update websites. Consistency across pages. With CSS, you could define a style once and apply it across multiple pages. This made it easy to maintain a consistent look and feel across an entire website. Enhanced layout. CSS gave developers the power to move beyond the limitations of HTML tables. You could now use grids, Flexbox, and other layout techniques to create complex, responsive designs. Better accessibility. CSS enabled the creation of more accessible websites by allowing developers to create different styles for different devices, including screen readers. Improved performance. By moving styling out of HTML and into CSS files, websites became faster and easier to maintain. Browser caching of CSS files also helped improve load times. How CSS transformed websites. With the advent of CSS, websites started to evolve into what we see today. Designers and developers could now create visually appealing, user-friendly sites that were also more interactive. Websites became more than just information repositories, they became experiences. Typography. CSS allowed for a wider variety of fonts, sizes, and text styles, making content more readable and engaging. No more relying on the browser's default fonts. Designers could now incorporate beautiful typography into their designs. Colors and themes. CSS made it possible to create entire color schemes and themes that could be applied consistently across a website. This meant that websites could now reflect branding and style guidelines, making them more professional and visually appealing. Responsive design. Perhaps one of the most significant advancements brought about by CSS is responsive design. With media queries, CSS allows websites to adapt their layout and appearance based on the size of the user's screen. This is crucial in today's world, where users access the web from a variety of devices: desktops, tablets, smartphones, and more. Animations and transitions. CSS also introduced the ability to create animations and transitions, adding a layer of interactivity to websites that was previously only possible with JavaScript. Hover effects, fade-ins, and other animations help guide users and make websites more dynamic. Grid and Flexbox layouts. CSS introduced powerful layout systems like Grid and Flexbox, which made it easier to create complex, responsive layouts without relying on hacks like floating elements or using JavaScript. These tools give developers the ability to design layouts that are both flexible and robust, adjusting automatically to different screen sizes and orientations. CSS has truly transformed the web from a dull and text-heavy medium into a vibrant and interactive experience. Whether you're building a simple blog or a complex web application, CSS is the tool that brings your design ideas to life. It's more than just styling, it's about creating an experience for the user. If you found this introduction helpful and want to learn more about CSS, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.